Hey, it's Ty. So I totally invaded Timbaland's hotel room this afternoon, which worked out nicely because the game is on, and everybody knows I'm a Packer fan, but also I grew up with Brett Favre as my hero. So Tim and I have been watching this game. It's tied up 21 all right now. Oh, you can't turn because you know that then we have to pay for the video footage or something? Okay. NFL, we're not paying you any copyrights.
Okay, there.
But Tim's here and just got into Chicago. He hit some nasty weather on his trip over, I heard. So you guys kind of got to slow down a little bit. But House of Blues tonight, dude. You excited?
Yeah, just like I heard about this game.
I know, right? Should we wait for a commercial or something?
No, we can just watch it.
All right.
I'm excited. I love this House of Blues anyway.
This is one of the best venues, and everybody tells me that. Everybody that's come in and says it's just very it's just perfect. You get to feel that energy the whole time you're on stage.
Yeah, I mean, I think this was like the first one built, right?
It's one of the originals, yeah,
the original,
definitely.
And then came L.A., right? Or L.A. first? Or
You're asking the wrong, but that's what I was going to say. It was L.A. and Chicago are two of the first
ones.
ones.
That's what I thought. And I just know here is a great place.
Yeah. The one in L.A., is that the one on Sunset?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because then there's the other one in Universal Studios too, right?
But nobody goes there.
Nobody goes there. So Tim's going to do, I'm sure, a lot from Shock Value 2.
It's really just it's both at both shock values, but it's more like the awareness, bringing awareness who people don't have shock value to, and bring the awareness of what I do. You know, because it's so close and it's up and personal, so it's like in your face.
Yeah.
So meaning that people love my beats, so I'm gonna be making beats on stage the whole nine, like it was my mini studio.
Well, I got to see you last time I saw you was when you were out with Justin on the Sexy or Future Sex Love Sounds tour.
Yeah, it's gonna be different from that. This one is more. It's personal, so it's like I got all some of my studio gear, so it's like I can do it. It's different from Justin. It was already kind of like some parts was there, some parts wasn't. This one is like, boom.
Everything's there.
Yeah, it's like.
So do you do when you're out there, you doing original stuff, and then every once in a while, do you get something?
It's original stuff, and then sometimes once I get something that I really like, I keep it for the whole show.
That's what I was gonna ask. Do you ever find a beat where you're just on stage and then you're like, oh, I gotta take this down?
I keep it for the whole show. So a couple of them I kept for the whole show.
Okay.
And it's really just making people, who doesn't have Shock Value Volume 2, you'll be like, oh, I gotta go get it, blah, blah, blah. I perform a lot of songs from that and some from one. And then, I just really give them the essence of Timbaland and what Timbaland is about. I kind of give them just all about me and what I do and how I do it.
What do you like better? Do you like, because I feel like some artists sometimes they pick favorites on CDs wise. Are you a big fan of Shock Value, which I think a lot of people are? You had so many hits off that. Or do you feel like you sort of learned something, you tweaked it, and you got it even better when you did Shock Value 2? Or you feel like it's two different things?
I feel like they both, there's no such, I think for me it's Shock Value to me is like a compilation of Now, Volume 1, Volume 2. How they do the Now compilation.
It's that era. It's right there.
It's just the same thing, how they do the Now compilation.
Yeah.
Where, let's see, how can I put it? Hits, they're not hits, but they soon to become hits. People can make them hits. So what I'm giving you is a hit artist with a brand new song.
Yeah.
That's produced by me, your favorite producer, your favorite artist. So that's what I'm bringing to the table.
You pick the artists you work with, or do they come to you?
I pick them, people that I think that I like. I hear on certain sounds, or I say, hey, I hear. Man, Justin Justin will sound good on this. Justin, this person or that person.
Yeah.
I said, why don't we do this one together? Why don't we do that one? And he's like, no, I like that beat. Let's go just do this one. And, stuff like that.
How does that work? I don't know. I guess I don't know this stuff. So you go into the studio. You're the producer.
Yeah.
Does he come up with the lyrics? Do you come up with?
Like Justin, a lot of time, I might come up with, how about some of the lyrics. Most of the time, I kind of leave that to him and let him do this thing. But most of the time, I do the beat. He'll come up with the whole concept of the song, or we'll both come up with the concept of the song. But most of the time, he already kind of figured like what it is. I mean, he don't write nothing down, so he just kind of do it off the top of his head.
Okay. Dude, I don't know. I hope this doesn't come across the wrong way, but it's funny to me because I think you have pretty strongly, and not in an ass-kissy way, you get credit. You're one of the best producers out there, and it's funny that we're just hanging out in your hotel room. Like, you're just a dude. We're watching, hopefully, the Vikings beat the Saints.
Yeah.
When do you get inspired? Do you just pop into your head, or do you sit down and it's like doing a math problem almost for you? You go, okay, here's what I'm targeting for an emotion. This is what I feel. Or does it just pop? You're watching the game and you go, oh, I got a beat, and you got to jump up and do something.
It can pop and it can happen just like that.
Yeah.
Or it can happen just like in so many ways. I could be going to sleep. It can happen that way.
I'm just not talented enough to even know how it would kind of happen in my head.
It can just be looking out the window. There's a lot of little things that can happen. There's so many things.
So you're sitting here, you're thinking of Brett Favre. He was a champion. He just got hurt. You know, he's 40 years old. He's gunning. He's going for that Super Bowl ring. You go, this is the beat for that.
Something like that. And I see, like, if somebody like the underdog team struggling or something like that, and I just see where they're coming from, and I just do what I got to do.
It's like that old school Rocky thing. Like, that beat probably popped into somebody's head that way. That's very cool, man. And then I had a question, actually, from Ian's uncle. He's a big fan of 99 Problems. Is that what it was?
No, it was
Dust
Your Shoulder. Yeah.
Okay,
Brush Your Shoulder. Yeah.
Okay, Dirt on the Shoulders. He was wondering if you had other beats that you had picked out for that song, and what happened to those alternative beats.
His
Coming
actual
for Jay-Z?
Yeah, for Jay-Z.
He said, "Is there some sort of beat library of Timbaland beats that nobody ever hears except for these artists that are just kind of locked away in some
You haven't
vault
used
somewhere?"
them yet.
I don't know. It's a lot of times my engineer put a lot of stuff away that he might be recording, and I don't know he recording.
Okay.
Yeah.
But once you're done with it, you're done with that. You're going.
Yeah, I mean, I just
to the
move
main
on, but
goal.
then he might say, man, let's go over this, just pull this drive out. I'm like, what's on that drive? Then he might have 1,000 stuff on that drive. I'm like, when you record that? And he said, I have the Pro Tools running, blah, 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 blah. I'm like,
Dude, it's not till you disappear and live on an island, everybody's going to pull those things out, and they're going to be like, yeah, we still got these Timbaland beats. 15 CDs later, new Tupac.
It could be like that,
That would be
because it's a lot of them. Because a lot of stuff that I'll be like, I don't like it, but they might say, man, you crazy, I'm going to record it anyway.
Nice.
Because I don't want him, because he don't like it today, he'll like it tomorrow.
Right.
Because I'm like that. But because I don't like it today, I can come back tomorrow and say, man, remember that beat that I was doing yesterday?
Right.
Pull that up. And it's like, I thought you ain't like it. Then I'd be like, all right, let me hear it. Let me at least hear it, because I could like it. I could love it.
Bring more to it.
Yeah. And that's how it usually works.
Once the game comes back on, I'm going to let him focus on the game before the show. But, I lied, damn it. And then the game came back on. Real quick, dude. Okay, so you're working with JoJo. I haven't heard from JoJo in a minute, because I think she got mad at the industry, and she wanted to do it her way. And she
did.
That's what I don't know if this is true, but I got the impression that she wasn't happy with what they were telling her to do, kind of like Kelly Clarkson. You hear all those stories about her.
Yeah.
And she kind of was waiting until she had the opportunity to do it her way. What made you work with her? Was that her coming to you, or you going to her?
I supposed to be trying to like put her on half on my label, MMG, and we was gonna work together. And that's what happened. I had this song, and I actually already had the song. It was one of my favorite songs. Anyway, I did. I was gonna put Carrie up there, but Carrie wasn't available. So, and I looked at her and I was like, JoJo,
Let's try this.
I got this song. Fits you perfect. And then she heard it, she loved it.
Yeah, no, it did fit
And we
perfectly
did.
too.
Yeah.
Second track on the album, even, I think.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll let you watch the game, but man, I appreciate it. Have some fun at the House of Blues tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun. That's the best House of Blues, and the acoustic in that arena is just so.
It feels like the whole place should have fallen down by now, because it just throbs in there, and it does that every week, with somebody doing something loud.
It's so great, and you know what I'm saying, it makes the cold go away.
Hell yeah. You have a cold right now?
No, I said it
All
makes
right,
the cold like
in
okay,
Chicago.
yeah. So if it's 0 below, it makes it feel like it's summertime.
Yeah.
Because the beat hits so hard in there.
It does, and I hate leaving that place, but when the show's over, I guess.
I guess that's why y'all start so late and y'all party so late, because
Yeah.
People don't want to leave.
No, you gotta get them tired or drunk or something, and then they're like, I gotta go home. Or somebody tells them they gotta go home, they go, oh, okay. All right, we'll go Vikings. Timbaland is at the House of Blues tonight, and Shock Value 2 is insane. I mean, it's ridiculous. Everything that you got out of the original Shock Value, if you're digging that stuff, if you just love that sound, everything that he has done, I promise you, you will love this just as much.
Yeah, it's on part.
He didn't even ask me to sell his album, and I just pitched it because I love it. All right.
See you tonight.
Go Vikes, man. Thank you, dude.
All right.
Have fun tonight.